Hey, welcome to Yellow Skunk Farms. Quick disclosure, this is a 21-year-old and up channel, so if you're not 21, please leave the channel now. I appreciate it. And we are day 2 of the flow. We started up the new pond garden 2 days ago, and you can see we've got a couple of different things laid out here. I brought in a tomato plant yesterday evening. We planted some basil over here. The pond looks about like I would figure it would still look. It's going to take quite a while to get that clean up. We set this that green nitrate pad. Look what it's caught over here. So that'll help clean a little bit faster, and you can see it's starting to clear up. Like I said, it'll be really cloudy in the center. It'll slowly get clear, or it'll slowly clear up around the edges first, and then it'll just clear right on up. We'll have to keep putting water in it, as it wicks water out of the system, and we're losing quite a bit of splash, in splash points. So we are losing water out of the pond consistently throughout, the day and night, basically 24/7. It's always splashing out. So we will have to, add water to the pond. Maybe we'll have to see. It'll probably be once every couple of days, maybe once every 4 or 5 days, maybe once a week. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Once we get plants in here, they'll start wicking up all that water. Yesterday we added a little bit of concrete. So we added this yesterday. And what I'm going to do, this is going to be a new spot for a little sand and silt. We'll pile up sand and silt all the way up to here. And then we'll plant grass along here. And they'll run the roots down in there. We raised this up a little bit more. Added a few rocks on top. But this wall here needed to be raised, just due to the fact that we were right on the line there. Now, so I brought it up a little bit more. We'll pond shield that. Let that dry up. But other than that, that's all we pretty much did after the live yesterday. We planted grass here. Got some star moss in there. Don't know if that's going to take us. The moss should take off. Grass, I'm not sure. And then over here on this side, we've got day 45 of flower. We are dangling. We tied up a couple of the bigger branches, trying to pull them back a little bit. But as you can see, we're still dangling down there. But they look pretty good. All in all, they're not very big, and I don't expect them to fill out very much. We're not pumping them full of anything. We're not running CO2. My CO2 is super low in here. And that's a problem when we're trying to put on some mass. But we'll probably bring in our IMO here in the next couple of days. We've got it outside right now, but I've got a lid on it. What's up, guys? Look how crystal clear this thing is. These two are just down there chilling. They don't even look like they're in water almost. They're just... What do you think, Scoot? So we've been going live at around 10 o'clock. We will not be able to go live today, but I will plan on it tomorrow, Friday. So I have to work today. Look at that. I knew I saw you under there. I knew I saw you. Come here to me. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Figure's like, what are you doing? Put me down. Put me down. There you go. He's got all this room in here. These are not on the ground either. They're way up. We're gonna do something with these though. Definitely gonna do something. We're probably just gonna try and get a little extra extension maybe. Tuck those up underneath here maybe, or up underneath something. Get them attached to the wall here and run them around. Get them out of the way. I was going to run them from the ceiling, but I just don't want the lines running down. We'd have to run lines all the way down here. I'd rather have the line down here, not impeding the view, so to speak. Look at how these things are just sitting on. That's the raspberry deadhead from Luna. You can see we're dangling all the way over there. Dangling. You know, when they dangle like that, I'm actually getting light to the center. You know, so I mean, I'm not getting as much to the top, but I'm getting light penetrating down through the center into the middle branches, almost like under canopy lights, you know. Let them dangle. Tight little nugs. This was the one that's way behind. You know, but this is the best looking one. The plant, anyway, doesn't seem to didn't take the hit like the other ones did. The worst off one was the OK Calyx's Orange Lean. This one's struggling. This was the worst one out of the. This took the worst hit. But the terps on the bud is just insane. And they're nice, tight little nugs, you know. They're, I mean, straight up orange gas. It's unbelievable. Like the profile of it is just wow. Wish I hadn't screwed the run up. But you know, we're only 45 days in, so we still got another probably 40 days. So we got another halfway to go. So they might plump up a little bit. The smell, good Lord, it's funky in here. It is funky. Oh, I wanted to show you this too. Check this out down here. So I've been taking this and scooping it out and dumping it out right here, and scooping it out and dumping it out right here. And I came in here this morning and I was like, damn, that thing looks wet. And I was like, why is it so wet right here? And I remembered I was doing that, but look what me doing that has done. It's kind of matted. You can actually see the mycelium already in the light attaching itself, and it actually turned it into a mat almost. Look at this. It like matted it. And that was really cool to see how it matted that. With all the wood chips, with the mycelium growing on the wood chips. I know it's hard to see in the camera, but up here where that water's hitting, you can actually see the life. See it down there? The white fungal strands all over everything. Already starting to build. getting massive splash here. I can feel it on my head. Just going to move the log a little bit. Splash it somewhere else. So yeah, today we got to work, so I won't be going live today. But we'll go live tomorrow. We'll get all tomorrow. I'll plant all this. I'm just going to take soil from right here and put it in these pots. Plant some seeds. Put the pots where I want the plants to grow. Then as they grow in the pot, we can move. If I need to, I'll move it around a little bit. I already know I want the tomato at the lowest point. I want the biggest stuff over this side, because this side over here is the lowest point. This raises up. This kind of droops down and goes down. I don't know if it's hard to see, but that's what happens. And so the tomato, everything that's going to grow taller, I have way more room right over here than I do, over here. So over here we'll do the short stocky things that branch out, like can vine out. We can run the vines around through here, like the cucumber, sweet potato. I got a sweet potato right here. This is an end. I just cut it, spout the part that was sprouting, just stuck it down in there. It might do something, it might not, I don't know. So you know what, I'll take this over here. Let the critters work on this. See how long it takes for them to munch on that. So, that's what we got going on today. Everything looks good. We're just letting this, we're going to let this cycle and let it keep cycling, and we're going to plant plants tomorrow. Like I said, I got to work today, so there will be no live today. So we're going to try and kick off the lives around 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if I'll get to every morning, but we'll try and do as best we can. So with that being said, hope everybody enjoys their Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.